Hello everyone, Epic Sonar Man here. As I said on yesterday's video, today we've got more information from another YouTuber named Drago Lord who made another interview with VIRLANCE asking him 5 more questions. And since he is a Russian YouTuber, I'm making this video to give you guys the information on our language. But before we start this video, make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel, and join our Discord server. We are close to 200 members, so join in the description. But anyways, let's start with the first question Drago Lord asked VIRLANCE. First question was, is there a hierarchy among Triadians? Which VIRLANCE responds with, yes, there is. Very much so. We have only seen what the surface of what the Triadians has to offer. So basically this kinda hints us that we might see pretty soon again the Triadians, and more likely see what they really are capable of. Since we have seen a little of them, they probably have something much bigger to offer, and considering Necromancer might attack their planet. I say this because on last video's interview with VIRLANCE, he tells us that the Necromancer is not only planning to conquer Earth, meaning this making obvious they will want to invade the Triadians' planet too. But we don't know if that's going to be successful or not. But Necromancer won't risk his life for no reason, so when he decides to do that, blood must probably be a lot stronger than he now is. But let's move on to the next question. Next question says, what or whom do you want to pay more attention to when creating the Legacy remakes? Which VIRLANCE responded with, definitely the Toilet Emperor and the Tri-Titan. Which, for the ones who don't know, VIRLANCE is soon remaking the old Legacy episodes from the start, and we will see lots of new things. I think that's what he meant when he told me about the prequel art. One of the things we will see is Sonar Titan being Microphone Titan. But it looks like in the remakes of the Legacy episodes we will see more about the Tri-Titan and Toilet Emperor, which I do want to see their backstory, like who helped the Alliance capture him, and more. And I also want to know where is the Toilet Emperor comes from and who created him. As we know, he is a robot and not human or alien, so someone must have created him. I don't think I can say the same with Tri-Titan because he is an alien creature and not a robot. But without further ado, let's move on to the next question. Next question goes like this. As someone who knows the plot of the entire Skibidi War series, do you consider Tri-Titan to be the most powerful character in your universe? Which VIRLANCE answers with, not at all, don't get me wrong. Tri-Titan is incredibly strong, but there are much bigger threats than him, some of which we already know, and some of which we have seen yet. And this answer is extremely crazy, and this gives us some ideas and theories. Because now I am pretty sure the Necromancer and Phantom might be bigger threats than him, because he said some of which we have already seen. And only ones I know for now that are capable of such power is Necromancer and Phantom. I do remember Toilet Inventor fighting Tri-Titan back in the old episodes, but I think he is pretty useless now. But other than the ones we have seen, he also said others that we haven't seen yet, which this makes me think of some characters appearing in the future. And since we might see soon about the Triadians, I was thinking someone rules the Triadians, which if you think it this way, the Triadians have their own planet, which there is no way someone is not their leader. And this reminds me of Scar King from Godzilla x Kong, which is a similar theory. My theory is that there is a much powerful Triadian who is ruling that planet, and probably stronger than Tri-Titan. Pretty much something similar like Scar King from Godzilla x Kong. And maybe this Triadian will turn out to be a huge problem. Other than that, I also had a theory a while ago, which by this might revive that theory. I'm talking about my theory that I said the normal toilet might have other leaders from the Toilet Empire, because I still don't think the Toilet Emperor was the only ruler of the Toilet Empire, and behind the scenes there might be other emperors even stronger than Toilet Emperor. We have seen some normal Skibidi mutants before going around doing secret missions, and there is someone who is giving them the orders to do these things. But all these are just my theories. But let's move on to the next question. Do administrators have any abilities that none of the representatives of their races possess? And VIRLANCE says, you will learn much about the administrators within the span of the next 10 episodes, which VIRLANCE clearly doesn't want to spoil anything, but at least we will learn more about them in these next episodes. But last question was, is there a way to bring the characters back from the control of the Necromancer and Phantom? And VIRLANCE answers with, you can regain control of units corrupted by the Phantom, but those under control of Necromancer are deceased. If he lets go of them, they'll just be dead again. Which this question was pretty obvious. Let's not forget Necromancer controls what's already dead, and Phantom controls the living. VIRLANCE did say Emperor will be back at some point, and when that happens, a lot of chaos is going to happen, as Emperor will be extremely angry for what they did, and since he is now getting his upgrades, as I have understood this blood will be strong, and maybe even more than the Tri-Titan. At least for now, because Tri-Titan is also soon getting his upgrades. But all I know is that we will see the Toilet Emperor first, then the Tri-Titan, which as we know it will be in episode 111. Everyone is hyped for that episode, as so am I. We also know Emperor will look different from what we have seen him before, and I'm kind of already imagining how he looks like. I don't think his mask model will change, but they will probably add more stuff and effects to it and make it look different and cooler. And let's not forget the malware is also getting his upgrades, so I can't also wait for that. Bro will pull up with 3 gravity hands this time. But anyways, that was all the other questions asked for VIRLANCE by Drago Lord. Appreciate VIRLANCE took a moment of his cooking time to answer some of our questions. I am really honored and grateful. And before ending this video, I also want to share something that VIRLANCE told us. It's about episode 107. VIRLANCE also told us that episode 107 will now be 3 parts, as originally it was being 2 parts. Looks like now it will be 3 parts. So I'm hyped to see what will happen in these next parts. And about the release date for part 2, we have no information yet of when it can release, but if I ever get some information of when will it release, I will let you guys know. As for that, this video has come to an end. Make sure to like this video and subscribe to the channel for part 2 to release early.